think they're going to allow DRX to establish any comfort once again in the second map.
No, and DRX need to change the narrative of the story from the very word go. Play like they are that incredible team we've seen in the past. Kindle some of that brilliance and already off to a good start here. Plant's there, but the retake is quick. And it's a 1-for-1 trade out of the back of the Paranoia and the flash coming in from Zellsis, but again, gonna put Stacks in a really uncomfortable position. Yeah, handled. Zellsis all too aware. Quick work being done here, but the three final players are the ones sitting deep. Super hard to clear out. What's the plan here?
Marco and Zest will both find kills. Stacks will double down on it. 20 HP for Leaf. Just waiting for the beat to come through. Marco will seal the deal. And a pace change in round one here from DRX. Hopefully.
It was just straight to the back. There was no high fives, no nothing. It was straight going
Where's
back
stage
to business.
Stacks?
Stage Stacks is real quiet right now.
Yeah.
That mouse is getting no kisses tonight. All right, there's no love being shown here. And we are seeing the Stinger buy-up still, actually.
Hey,
just got a glimpse of that.
Vanity said it. It was just a price nerf.
True
so
to his word.
Yeah, relying on it once again here. Yay, obviously going to run the Headhunter into this one. Effectively a Guardian, especially in his hands. DRX will show a little presence early on here. Until they get a decent read on the fact there is a purchase behind this. At least cautious of it early on here.
I want to see if DRX are
Yeah,
able
he's
to test
tucked
this.
in, by the way. Yeah, he's
Look at
tucked
this
in.
It should be good for one. Yeah, there it is, and actually dips out. Perfect. Jay not overstaying his welcome. Knows exactly his role here. Early warning signal. Actually feels he can re-aggress potentially.
Oh,
And
he
he's
can
made
get
it to
ahead of the
sight.
smoke, yeah.
Yeah, really good read on the timing for Ye. Second bite at it, no. Didn't quite land as well as he wanted. Now, sadly for the rest of Cloud9, left in no man's land. Not able to really find that support there since Ye fell. But for DRX, this is good. This is a post-plant now.
Yeah, the numbers advantage as well, which rarely happened on the previous Vanity. We'll try and set up with a Paranoia. Flash through. Actually, the TP out. Zel's is going to find one. They follow through on this.
Surely they can't close down the gap on the rest. No, it's that kind of final line that gets held. Lovely work. DRX 3 standing. That's fine. Two of those Bulldogs still in play. I think that's the majority of it.
Certainly are lingering.
Yep, see if they can shake it off. The flash to set Ye into that angle once again, but it did find someone on the other side, so might have to be a little bit more cautious. Yeah, actually deciding against it here. And it will be looking like a C split as it stands. 1 to test Garage and 4 towards Longs. This is a lot of pressure on that shorty. But 4 players mirroring, and they do have that one, who is it? Stuck towards Garage. This could be RB. Maybe able to hear some of these steps. Again, a little bit trickier to pull that off when we are in these arenas. Finds nothing, and patience being displayed now. Dog clearing through middle. Zeppa will catch a glimpse. Okay, they've noted RB now. Looks like DRX off the back of this will readdress that C site.
Yeah, Vanity tagged up, but with that shorty,
doesn't matter.
you almost bank on him going 1 for 1, even if he gets stunned here with the fault line.
The timing, he's gonna let one pass slip into the smoke.
Yeah,
This is a
Ye
great
just
play.
found that kill!
What? Sorry, Ye found that?
Ye just plucked Buzz from the skies.
They're fleeing the scene, they are running, they need to get the hell out of here, but they have no idea if anyone's waiting towards A. Maybe noting that Ye had adjusted was enough, maybe the utility scene as well, that dog through middle, there's a lot of indicators that A should be free right now.
Get themselves a free plant at least.
Yep.
Buzz sent to the slaughter, but not in vain. Straight 4v4 here with Vanity falling to the hot hands of Zellsis.
Almost a 1G. Not quite.
Initially, C9 shut out here from the aftershock.
And I want to see diligence here from DRX, and it's just that wide swing from Zeppa. That frenzy looks just foul in his hands. Marco takes that next layer of contact, the pressure towards Sewer. They know where these both players are, and the overwhelm again!
Surely
Look
not.
at that face!
Surely
Look
not.
at what Ye has done to them. Look at Zellsis. They know they have just destroyed DRX's momentum again.
Show me the headshot. Show me the headshot. It happened literally over the top of Vanity's head. What is that?
Must be nice to have Ye on your team. God, and even this, that frenzy. That's like the CZ in full form for those who remember it. Bloody hell.
Vanity can't believe it.
No. No right. And DRX
Round
must be
3.
No harm, no foul to the economy now. They're feeling happy about this, and it's an all-in A piece as it begins. There's no secondary plans, and there's a little bit of utility from the KJ, but that's about it. And it looks like respect being shown by Cloud9, sitting a little deeper, maybe Ye to get one shot at it if he had the opportunity, but the smoke is in place.
We're going to rely on the retake again.
And look, DRX's side takes are famed, and rightly so. Now they need to be able to hold these retakes that Cloud9 have been making look like their own, and already Zelsis happy to go in with that ult, see what space he can find. Graffiti looking clear. This now has a little bit more information on the playback through. Leaf going to find RB, and now Hell's next on the chopping block, but actually DRX dig their heels in. Finally, they find form.
Beautiful response there. Again, burning up a little bit of utility. Right, Cloud9 demonstrating wants it. They have to respect these site hits. Whether or not we're going to see an opportunity for C9 to, maybe if it's some kind of situation where there's 3-2 around there. So I'm curious to see what C9 fall back on. What's the adaptation that we'll see?
I want to see if Ye gets much play with this rifle.
He did make a sound there, and actually, yeah, the alarm bot's going to stop any further progress anyway, but C9 got bodies here very early on.
Now, do they fight on this? They actually do, yeah. They're trying to actually make a little bit of a mid-play, which works out this time. Zelsis gets away and gets an upgrade. Leaf in tow as well. And now Stax put on the chopping block. He needs to find some form himself. Marco by his side. Ye on the backside makes it over. Ye being the problem. And now Zest eats that flash. He's so blind. Noted scene. Pressure galore. And Cloud9 thrifty the round. Beautiful work.
Sticking true to their word. That gun very much still packs a punch.
God, and what a response.
I'm not even sure that is the smoke a little off there on Heaven. How is Leaf finding that kill? We come back to, again, something that hinted.
At this level, though, you will see it exploited. They may have gone away with it in the past, but now certainly not the case, and it's
like
a four-man stack towards
We're not used to seeing that.
No, we're not. And for now, Buzz on the site, and it's clear, and that should be indicative that something is wrong. Something is terribly wrong here. Zest instantly on guard duty, and I think Marco's just joined him towards C long here, and that is where 3 players will be coming back through. 2 through CT, 3 through T, and you are going to see the Seekers in that flash just to come around the corner here. Didn't quite make it as deep as wanted, and Zest could be in trouble now. Yeah, there's the Seeker coming in, needs to depend on some of his buddies to help him out. Buzz does well to find Ye, that's towards CT, could do with another Leaf. Not able to apply the pressure at the same time now. An adjustment through Garage, Vanity gets found. This is really nice from DRX. We are getting answers back and forth between these two. Big round from Buzz, and Zelsis denied. DRX continue to lead.
They flip a thrifty back on Cloud9. Rolling Thunder, Hunter's Fury, the TP for Marco.
Gosh, what a
this round, yeah, on the back of Buzz's Blade Storm.
Yeah. Really.
Not a confidence builder for them.
Yeah. They needed that after being almost looked down on in those previous rounds, overrun, and it's a B-site hit. Now, they had success in the very early round of this, but Buzz warded away from trying to take a little bit more space through that connector side. Ye posted deep towards CT in case he tries to creep it, but for now, we look at those post plants so deep. Marco, great shot on Zelsis. Catches him just as he tried to get towards the back of the site, and there's still Buzz on the site. They didn't expect him to be lingering this long. Stax finding Leaf, Buzz doing damage. Big work coming out here from DRX. Keeping the narrative strong for them on this map. This could be one of the best games quality-wise we're going to see.
Not relying on the ultimates either, to still have that in play. Ye just trying to get with a cheeky TP back onto top site. Again, no hesitation from Cloud9 though. This is a carbon copy of that. But immediately, there's 3 coming through A-Link and 2 holding that C-Link position. So C9 constantly ready to brawl for some of these.
Oh, Leaf just got deleted. That's why you don't stand on the site when they're hitting those executes. I think it's a very telling story right now. DRX changing the narrative after Cloud9 looked colossal on map 1. This is DRX restoring some faith in their game plan, but it ain't over yet. The plant is down. Still a good post plant here, and keep in mind the ults they have in play too. Zest with a Hunter's Fury if required, and so far not needing it. Not called in. Vanity making damage happen. But to find the final 2 would be something out of this world. Oh my god, the damage was there. A rifle found. Does he tap the spike? Yes, he does. He wants the attention drawn, but look at RB. Oh my God, Vanity, no way. No way do you get this. That smoke isn't going to last, but he knows the position. And Zest, the jump peak should be telling enough. It came down to a 1v1, but it is DRX again.
Drifting back towards that. Yay, back on the operator, but not an awful lot in terms of funds behind this for C9. So yes, even though damage done in this round won't really equate to too much. DRX are able to win out here.
Starting to feel out the game a little bit. Confidence starting to show. Quick answer back. Quelling all of that doubt from map 1 to me. It is only 6-2, but the fashion in which we're here.
Look at the difference in pace again. It's another round that's just such a stark contrast. Zelsis though, with the running back again.
Yeah, but Buzz, is he ready for this one? Zelsis, how far can you get here? He's got a fight on the site, but it's actually a 2-for-1 trade out. Zelsis gets sent back, and it's the swing from Buzz. Oh my word, Vanity and Leaf. It is brutal out here, absolute pandemonium, and Zest is the only one standing. How's he gone to this? But does he expect Jay? Oh, death from above. Jay's there and willing to fight it out. Cloud9 brawl right on back.
To come through. This on the back of Zels's ultimate. The pre-take successful this time. Huge work done to get ahead of those smokes as well.
Oh, it's such absolutely, but still.
Like I noted as well, look at the purchase here on the back of that for Cloud9 though. A Bulldog, Spectre, actually 2 Spectres here in play.
This is a different look though from DRX, testing middle a little bit here, but at a different tempo. It's not that same B take we've seen before.
It's lucky he wasn't around before. There was 3 members of Cloud9 outside B site previously. And they wouldn't have known that with that quick piece towards A.
They've left A completely open. This is such a mad read, and I guess considering they've heard no utility, there's no plant, there's no pressure towards A, this is the right call.
They're anticipating DRX's fear of Ye being there, controlling A long, positioning towards sewer early on as well in one of these rounds.
Oh, the mind games here, it's just a chess game between these two. Vanity looking to maybe set Zelsis in for the swing, but Buzz was way ahead of that, already considering taking towards that C site now. And yeah, it's Leaf on the chopping block. Should dip away from this one. There's the counter paranoia coming in, trying to make the most of it. Good trades, but it's all effective for DRX. They've got the site, they should have the plant. Vanity attempting to find the bit of nasty timing here. Can't make it at all. Now just Ye, operator, a valuable piece of equipment. He might want to try and keep that one, but already DRX looking to find him. Slowly hunting towards him, and Ye trying to slip away quietly into the night, but see if Zest catches him. No, no one does actually. Ye might be able to make away with this.
Has to hold on to it. A million miles away from the tour de force, and the knock-on effect really not going to be able to muster together a purchase. Well, they could throw stingers in the mix again. Cloud9 will struggle here.
Oh, this is where it gets scary. Ye. Oh, it's just deathmatch for Ye, come off it. And RB the final one, there can't be much left on this round now. Did he find them all?
A million miles away from the tour de force, by the way. Wasn't even close.
Wasn't even close. Mike's told a lie here. It's because as much of the scoreline is quite one-sided here, DRX have been doing incredibly well. Some of these rounds have been on a knife's edge.
One enemy remaining.
Just stop peeking him. I mean, this is the sort of thing DRX are desperate to avoid in the early round, right?
Yes.
With the awareness of where Ye's been positioning, that's why I think we see DRX almost playing strat roulette, right? Just mixing things up, trying to keep it fresh and new every single round. Looking a little more traditional now. This is the default we're used to on Haven from DRX. Zeppa will be denied some information on A long, but hanging around at least. The drone from very deep outside A lobby. Won't even spot Zeppa.
We haven't seen anyone kind of pushing that deep yet from Cloud9, so maybe just going through protocol list and making sure that is being accounted for. Okay, Zeppa's seen 1. Flashback up in 5. Does still have the dog to play with, but we did see that Cloud9 went for that full play lean towards C. There was kind of 2 posted on site, 2 more towards B in garage. So Zeppa just trying to puff up the chest, try and keep hold of the site, but he has to respect this. They weren't even challenging this on full buys, so As it stands, Cloud9 going to be postured once again for full-on retake.
Peak is invested, Paranoia sent out already. Buzz and Stax both finding kills. Stax going to double down. Much better from DRX now. Well, they will. Oh no!
Oh, let's go. Prime Gaming flawless with a little bit of a crouch spam on it.
Round. They come into round 12. Almost with a full deck.
God, and the utility wasn't bad either from Cloud9. It connected on a fair few.
I think here DRX, they're kind of swing out of the smoke.
I almost want to see if there's a switch up on some aggression. It looks like maybe even DRX were expecting that with a little pop towards long, see if they could find Zephyr early, or if anyone's trying to aggress down. Because there is that kind of like two, I guess, thoughts. You can either get aggressive, try and deny the early space. This could be the first smoke going in, but yeah, they look like they want to try and work off this a little bit here, but the utility is really so well crafted to deny any sort of that mid-tempo re-aggress. And again, Buzz, perfect place to find the first. There's going to be the Nano Swarm to follow. Leafo does trade in well, and now there's going to be a spot towards Heaven. At least 2 players now seen. Can they make anything of this, though? The flash is good, but it's not going to find any sort of value of doing damage. And there's the Hunter's Fury, just going to deny them even getting out of there! Stuck in window. No one coming down this time.
And this is more like...
Sure, but what we've seen from DRX so far has been world-class here.
Yeah, and worlds apart from map 1 as well. I'm hoping that same approach brought across to their defensive side, and actually the pressure now mounts on C9. I'm with Mimi. We need to see value from this chamber here. And arguably the more troublesome side. Leaf just toying with DRX here, but 3 members already pushed up very deep. RB will find contact elsewhere.
This plays live. Look at the pressure between the dog coming through on middle, but still actually succeeds in that fight. That feels almost unfair, but by now the C site is under wraps. But look at the pressure coming up from C Long. Vanity hyper aware of this, but I don't know what he can do to really change how this goes. An off-position plant just to try and allow safety for this. Vanity needs to be good for at least 1. And he is absolutely up to the test. A second would be gorgeous for him. Zest next fight to be had. Notes it. And now the play's coming in through from Garage. Where's the support system? Where's the rest of his side? They're falling around him. RB and Stax have found 2. And now just Vanity in a 1v4. Too tall of a task, and Stax is there. Double digits made for DRX.
And a real positive here shown from the pistol round is that they're willing to dig out that lurk. Almost that pressure outside A lobby. Curious to see, actually, if this does continue. This is immediate. 3 people pushing all the way up. They even had Stax as well in A-Link, ready set up for that fault line. It's a great awareness shown from DRX. Double digits already here. C9 back on the Stingers. Night Shield's obviously the headhunter for Ye. He's going to try and look for an opener here. We'll spot Zest and continue to explore.
Looking at what Cloud9 can do with these Stingers. Any plan in mind to really bring them into that position to do so much damage. Zelsis working down that Garage utility. Still above a minute, so plenty of time to play through this. And it's Ye on an island, really. Testing the waters solo. No support system, none needed. The headhunter himself. Diablo sending 1 to the grave. Does he expect the second? Oh, the flash, he turns it well again, Ye! Come hell or high water, this man will deliver you frags. But look at the backfill, Stax is here. He does have a rifle. Will they still clear as diligently as before? What can one man do? The timing, oh no, it's terrible here. He's overwhelmed. 1 left, 1 right, and there's Zelsis just flying through. And Cloud9 maybe tearing this round away from DRX.
Marco going to be coming through for B site here, but a 1v3. The upgrades in hand for Cloud9. Don't even need it with Ye on that headhunter.
Oh, it's good to see. It is good to see.
We've got the paranoia here, but C9 disconnected here. They have to work very hard to find all 3 of these. Ye will stop him at the first hurdle.
Beautiful.
C9 back on the board in the second half. See round 2.
This was a
After
solo
this
mission.
yeah, literally no support whatsoever here for Ye. And a freebie to round it out.
That's your first draft pick right there. There's a reason he was one of the most wanted men in NA and I guess around the globe.
In the world.
Yeah, throughout this. Cloud9's the one to get him. And he can sometimes give you a round like that. But now we have to wait and see. It's still 4-10. Let's bring it back into... Yay, I've been hyping you up. Relax. Does get buzz. If we just didn't see how he did it, it'd be much more exciting.
He's got a heal, it doesn't matter.
It's fine. It's fine. Again, it's just pistols this time for DRX, so this should be clean work if you're looking at being pedantic, which we are. You want to see 5 standing.
Especially at this round deficit as well. So now I want to try and snowball off these early rounds. And already with Ye getting closer and closer to that tour de force.
Yeah.
Something they can rely on. Leaf didn't spot Stax there. Stax nearly got caught off guard. Be able to find one cheeky kill.
Oh.
Not even that.
Valiant attempt. So far for, oh, excuse me, 5. All standing, all sitting pretty. And a plant to Zest. Good luck, my guy. He's been having a brilliant performance, though. If we're talking about individuals, obviously, Ye deserved the praise there, but Zest has been having a wonderful series so far.
Absolutely. Especially in a matchup like this where Bus was heavily shut down on some of those defensive setups on Pearl in particular from Cloud9. Denied any opportunity to get aggressive in some of those post-plant scenarios or even actually ahead of the site hit. Doubt he's saving the classic.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh.
No.
They're pinging it out. They know where he's going to try and get to die to that spike. Yeah, couldn't get to him in time. It's all good. He will fall. No problems there. And no damage done to Cloud.
What's important here to consider as well, Zellsis on that ultimate already, and that's something when we talk about snowballing, having this online for the buy round. To even just throw out on a whim.
Yeah.
See how deep DRX actually do explore here.
Okay, smoke.
Leafs put a deep camera as well. It's pinged out. It will spot Buzz. Still not dealt with it just yet. Yeah, he's waiting to see exactly where it is. But still, it's going to keep 3 members of DRX here.
There's a little bit of window of time now, you're right. Maybe they can make something of this. Another deep smoke invested.
Stax is ready for a fault line or a flash off this utility.
There it is. And the pressure building though, that's Zelsis popping the ult. And he actually gets handled, so RB sitting deep, quite telling that they are in these deeper positions, but do they note Stax here? Sat at the back of that B site. How much value do they put to clearing him? No, not enough at all. They let it get away way too much here. 2 big kills from Stax, who waited so patiently for this, and I'll be all too aware of any pressure coming through Garage after Zelsis' ult ran through this. Great re-clear from RB here.
Zelsis and Ye left to fight. Ye stunned up still. Lands the headshot on Zest, but Buzz there to equalize. The defuse coming through. Zelsis not going to be able to get too much done here.
The damage, but no time. Couldn't quite get round the corner. That's all that's going to happen, trying to chase him down as best he can.
Reap the reward. And the fact that Zelsis' ultimate shut down so early on means that Stax can tuck in here. I think initially he was looking for a contact play off the utility, but I think C9 had almost anticipated a frantic rotation.
Ooh, we get to see a test of this as well. We saw this piece last time, didn't get fully explored, but now, Ye with that tour de force, information on towards Sewer, and yeah, he's tempted. And the flash is good, it's indicative. They know that someone has pushed up, it was tucked into the corner.
Problem being though, the fault line's used already, and they don't know about Ye just yet. Buzz is going to stand off. And Ye's reading this perfectly, he knows they're tucked in. What?
Oh, Buzz! Unbelievable. But it is 3 players there, so in actuality, Cloud9 still have a good read.
Ye has commanded this stack to remain towards A site. They have to rely on the retake here as the plant comes through on C. A man advantage, yes, do have the lockdown available as well.
They're pushing CT. I actually quite like this. They're trying to take back CT space, but the utility now poured back in effect to try and allow DRX to springboard in towards the site. And now left in no man's land, Cloud9 crumble. Leaf is down, Buzz is there. DRX, perfection in this round.
Beautiful stuff. Like I said, the amount of respect given to Ye to maintain that, but DRX then convert this man advantage. Get themselves to 12. This one actually almost felt like some gaps in the utility here. What is that?
God, seeing it from both perspectives, wow.
Ye just sees an elbow.
Yep, that's
just sees an elbow and it shoots back.
Lovely.
Couple
really
of rounds
lovely.
this map as well, where Stax is looking a little more.
Let's get into it.
Yeah, curious towards mid this time. It's not clean from Stax, but actually Buzz there to find the second. Zellsis will respond, but very early on here, a 3v4 for Cloud9.
Zellsis is ahead of this. The turret luckily will save him in this one. Actually, yeah, Marco gets away okay. They didn't fall to that ult that got popped. I think it was a little ahead of their timing expectation, but the turret taking contact was perfect.
They don't really garner any space on the back of it, even though Zellsis gets so deep before being dealt with.
I guess just forcing Marco to plat, that's still no real difference.
I mean, the problem being with it being a 4v3 here, Leaf almost has to watch Zellsis' body. Has to be conscious that the ultimate's going to be punished, so they can't capitalize off it.
Push there. What? Leaf, you're absolutely nuts, Leaf. What a time to find two. Gives them gateway to this round. Zest and Marco behind the curve here. TP taken for Vanity, he's further ahead. Spike gonna go down. Yes, it does leave him a little vulnerable on the side, but Vanity dips back in and make sure it's as robust as possible.
Just won't have the recon here. Vanity should have a smoke back online at some point. Hot Hands will cut off Heaven, at least ahead of that smoke. DRX still go for this.
Also, they're chomping at the bit too. No kill really given across though. Marco makes of it as best he can through on CT, but he did lose his teammate in the meantime. And yeah, not a chance here. Leaf, outstanding round there. Two really critical kills.
You have to buy on the back of this at least. RB's rifle slipping back in here, yeah. Doubles down on it as well.
Lovely.
Buzz. Can't even fault him there for trying to counter swing and trade this. Leaf just sharp to it though. The immediate adjustment, anticipating it.
So impressive to watch. Again, the individuals of Cloud9, maybe being outplayed here as a collective, I think is a fair assessment, but individually certainly can still go very much toe-to-toe. Playstorm popped for Buzz. Let's see what the plan is now. Swing on long. 3 players going to be noted here. DRX can mirror that with 3 of their own.
Make a financial decision here to Jill. Okay. Nearly going for it.
She is going for it, and it's a little overcooked. He's just fed into the beast.
I'm going to say, DRX trying to get that operator online for Buzz. I think it's why we see just a partial buy here. Buzz to pull out the Blade Storm. A Bulldog in the hands of Marco. Zellsis will punish. Should be fairly comfortable in order onto site here. Stax could get a big fault line off this though, but the Seeker's going to deny him from really swinging onto it. Vanity will save the life of Leaf.
Yeah, and Ye just playing aim training on the back lines here, making sure no one gets that pressure. Doesn't want to lose too much either. Smart approach. Try and keep as much as they can. They can't really drop players at this point. Let's just sidestep the flash, and the second one, but will eventually go down.
Yeah, C9 have to try and maintain these finances. Maybe with the operator in hand, this will be it.
Could be. And Cloud9 going to be well aware of that as well. Fully cognizant of the cycle of the ults coming through, the economy now in the right position. Yeah, he does make it across. Now there is a player watching that, that'll be Zest.
We'll note Ye. I think potentially, actually, yeah, Buzz is going to be able to hold the retreat, but we'll burn up the TP just to get out. I'm curious to see what the next step is here for DRX.
Okay. Instantly sent away. No one to punish RB on this as well, so very aware of how to handle Zellsis and the pressure they wanted to try and push towards Garage. And that's been dealt with. We're about 50 seconds now, and there's not been huge success on these sides for Cloud9, at least in the early steps. Stax last time got away with 2. kind of back sight. I doubt he's going to get the same sort of business again. Ash going to set it in. Oh my word, maybe he still does 33 HP. Oh my word, how dare I doubt stacks. But Zeppa, are you the one to do it? 3 kills this round. 2 more against them. Split between either side. The lockdown has come in.
It's going to force them into Buzz's operator.
Buzz needs to hit this one shot. It should be the safest shot of his life. And it's good. Buzz going to find one, backs away, still alive, it's fine. Vanity avoiding the lockdown. And DRX just